Welcome back. Always a pleasure to be rocking and rolling with the best family on the tube. Guys, it is time to get back to some burger making. That's what we're about to do right now. Last night we made some delicious burgers. I bought like a kilo of chicken mince, aka ground chicken meat, and I bought enough to celebrate International Burger Day 2 days in a row. So we're going to go ahead and continue making some deliciousness. I am starving. I was meaning to cook like way earlier, but I slept longer than I intended. And so here we are. So anyways, it's all good. We're going to freaking just dive in and enjoy this feast we're about to have. What's up, Charlene? Hope you are well. And I'm gonna start cooking. I've got everything set up and ready to go. Usually you guys see me setting everything up, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have it ready to go. So when you guys actually tune in, you're just gonna see the action. So and the satisfaction. Yum 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 without the distraction of me setting everything up. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and put the meat on. This is already preheated nicely, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my patties up on the grill. What's up, Jazzy? Hope you're well. So let me go ahead and get my chicken on the grill, which I'm super excited for. So I'm starving like Marvin in the desert. Yes, sir. So I've already got some prepped and ready to go. We're gonna make up a couple of these bad boys here. Oh yeah. There's uno. And let's get this. And I am looking forward to this feast. Because hell yeah, as I said, I am starving. Alright. Here we go. Got two patties. That's what I'm talking about. So I got the patties on the grill. Might bump it up just a little bit, but not much. This grill likes to just get hot. It's hard to get it on that super low setting, but we work with it. We work with it. So for dinner tonight, I'm going to be cooking up the rest of my chicken meat because I've got tons in there. I might have had 2 kilos. It feels like it was more than even just a kilo in there, man. So I'm going to be definitely looking forward to cooking up the rest of that meat tonight with some vegetables. I didn't get a chance to go to a store today. I was going to get some eggs and some bacon and sun-dried tomatoes and all these different freaking awesome things, but unfortunately, just I slept way later than I intended, and now it's like 2 p.m. ish, and the day has gotten away from me. So I don't want to take the time to drive freaking an hour or however far I have to drive to get to a store just to freaking come back to a beautiful location like here and start cooking my lunch. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook what I've got in the van right now, which, you know, it's not too shabby, man. I've got all the ingredients to make the perfect burger like I did last night, so I'm gonna just do it again. You know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. So we're gonna go ahead and enjoy this deliciousness that has been bestowed upon us. So I'm just gonna let this do its thing though. And it's a bit windy today, but we out here doing what we do. But yeah, I'm gonna let that start just doing its thing. We just need to let that cook up. And I think the windiness is causing the frying pan. Last night this thing was so hot so fast. Anyways, it's all good. I want it on low. We're not in a hurry to cook this. Like I say, you guys take your time and be patient with it and go with it. There's no need to freaking cook your food on super high or anything like that, you know? So, Jazzy goes, yeah, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Exactly, right? And if it is broken, fix it. Good timing, Faith just finished some housework. Good to hear. It's good, babe. How are you? I'm good, Charlene. Glad you're good as well. And to everyone who's watching in the background, buenos dias. Wait, buenos dias does mean hi, right? I'm pretty sure it does. Or hello, what's up, or something. It might mean bye, actually. I just said it and it sounded good. But if it means something else, I apologize. It's one of those words that was just in my brain storage bank up there. And it's like, hey, bust out with the buenos dias, man. That sounds cool. And after I said, I was like, wait a minute. Does that mean what I'm thinking it means? Because if not, we have failed. So, but we got, oh yeah, I can smell that already doing this thing. Yup. That's doing this thing. Now I'm gonna go ahead and early on get some my BOF blanket of flavor in case you guys didn't watch last night, who don't know what my blanket of flavor is or any of my videos, or if you've never been to my restaurants. I have this thing called the blanket of flavor that I put on the top of my burgers and fries and pieces, like all kinds of things. I have my blanket of flavor. It's a secret blend of herbs and spices. Now, I'm not going to be doing that to recipe right now, obviously, because I don't want to divulge my secrets. But I am going to spice this up a little bit more than I did last night. Last night I kept it really kind of basic with just some cracked pepper and some pink Himalayan salt. But today I'm feeling like I want a little bit of that curry action, because you guys know I love curry. So I'm going to get some curry powder on this one this time. I'm going to, again, always got to put the cracked pepper. I'm going to put a little heat on it, some chili flakes this time as well. So that's what I'm going to do right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. So I'm just going to take this here. Again, this is the brand that I recommend for authentic curry taste, that deliciousness. If you ain't using this brand, I feel sorry for you. I don't know what you're doing. I don't even know if this brand, matter of fact, is this brand only in Australia? I don't even know, man, if we've got this back home in the States. Yeah, I think this is an Australian brand, man. So if you're in Australia, this is what you need to be using. Keen's curry powder. It's the best. I promise you it's the best. Do not question this. If you're looking for the best tasting, authentic curry powder, this is the one you want, okay? This is the one. There's no substitution. It's not even debatable. I've tried them all. Just get this one and believe me. That's what I use, Faith. Right, Charlene? Tell them. Charlene, let them know. This is the best one. Charlene would tell you. Charlene's using this one right here. Tell them, Charlene. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know why you're using this one, because it's the best one. Respect Charlene. See, I know Charlene knows what she's doing. I know Charlene knows what she's doing. So I'm just going to be generous with this flavor here because I freaking love it. It's so freaking delish. And like I said, I'm feeling like a little bit of curry action. So I sprinkled some of this on it. And you guys already know, I can't tell you enough how much I love my cracked pepper medley right here. Now, this is actually a Woolworths brand, Woolworths supermarket, aka Safeway for people back home in the States. But Woolworths right here. Charlene, good to hear that you love cooking and baking. I know I definitely have to visit your house. What's up, Chris? How are you? This right here, it has black peppercorns, it has white peppercorns, and it has green peppercorns. This right here, this is the mix that just, it works so well. If you're a pepper lover in general, you're gonna love this. That's all I'm saying. And again, don't be selfish with stuff like this. Like, go ahead and freaking pile it on, because this helps with the freaking taste experience. I'm telling you right now, if you're not a pepper user, don't even use regular pepper. If your pepper, matter of fact, let me tell you this. Again, very important. If you do not have a grinder on your freaking pepper shaker thingy, if you don't have a freaking peppercorns, the whole corns in there, and it's already some ground pepper crap or whatever, you ain't doing it right. Do not buy that. Get this right. This is what you want to give you that extra bit of What's up, Magical, aka Margarita? Hope you are well. So I'm telling y'all, hey guys, looks like I made it in reasonable time. Hell yeah, you're just in time for lunch. Pull up a chair and let's get it. I gotta say again, cracked pepper. This is what you need. This is what you want. This is what you gotta do. If you like a bit of warmth, Faith, wasabi cheese is amazing. It's a firm cheese. Okay, calm down, Charlene. Don't start getting all fancy on me, okay? I get it. You're a cook. You're fantastic. You got all your secret weapons there. I get it. Calm down. Stop showing off. Now you're just showing off there, Charlene. There's only room for one person to show off right now, and that's me. Okay, calm down. Stop taking attention away from me with your culinary skills. I get it. Okay. All right, let's continue. Chili flakes, where are you? Now I could have put a little ginger on here. That would have been nice too. I could have went the little bit more Asian route, if you guys know. I love that route to go. Here's my chili flakes. Where's my chili? I'm almost out too. Y'all better remind me to get more chili flakes. Charlene goes, okay, sorry. I'm just messing with you, Charlene. You can show off all you want. You go ahead and you impress the family with your skills there, girl. Nobody's stopping you. Alright, I'm putting a little chili flakes. I gotta save these because I ain't got as many as I thought. And I'm gonna use it tonight when I cook up my whole batch of meat, so y'all already know. Alright, tonight I'm also probably going to use up my black beans finally and put those in the mix. And just have the black beans, have some roast, like the potato, the freaking, I might put a little bit of sweet potato, regular potato. I might have these beans. I might have, of course, the chicken meat and all that. I might also drop in, what else is what's in there? There's bell peppers and all that kind of stuff in there, onions, eggplant, all that kind of good stuff in that freaking vegetable mix I've got up in there. So I'm gonna drop all of that in there. But it's time to flip the meat. It's been on one side long enough. As you know, and again, I forgot to wash my freaking wooden spoon. No time to waste now. I'm just gonna flip this with this fork. Oh yeah. And this is already almost done. There we go. Oh yeah, brother. Woo! That's cooking up nicely, which is what I like. And basically, this is going to be done really freaking soon, man. So we're going to go ahead and start going phase 2 up in here. All right. Okay, now I flipped it over, so I'm going to put some more seasoning on the top. Like I said, you don't one-side season it. Get both sides a little bit of seasoning love. You know what I mean? Don't be a one-side seasoner. No one likes a one-side seasoner. Okay, nobody. A little more curry. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, now, one of my situations at the moment, which I will rectify soon, could have rectified it almost last night, but I didn't, because I ended up not buying a ton of water last night to rectify said situation, because I wanted to wait until I had everything set up properly in place here. Before I put, the water into the big jugs. Plus, I need clip the nozzles in, So I'd rather build it. It's going to be easier to lift and maneuver and build things without having it full of water. So, yeah. I'm just waiting until I do that, which I'll probably do today. I think I will. Okay. Let me... First, for now, I just need some more regular water, which I have found. Oh, yeah. I wasn't sure if I had any more in here. And I'm just going to wash my hands because we're going to start actually prepping the buns and cheese and all that. So I had chicken on my hand earlier. I used a wet wipe, but that's not good enough. Just giving a quick little wash right here. So, and I'm recycling my water, as I say. Super important to do when you're in the van is recycle your water. You definitely want to use sparingly and recycle. So, give that a nice little wash. Get that chicken meat off there, that raw chicken meat. Like I said, you don't want to be touching other things and cross-contaminating anything. Was it clean? Just gonna rinse with some H2O. Get all that soapiness off. Boom, just like that. Nice and clean now. Super easy to do. It's not even a big deal. So, I mean, do I really need a sink? You know what I mean? That's the thing. Do I really need a sink when I can just freaking pour a bottle of water into a bowl right here? Hands are clean. Recycle the water again to reuse, because if I had a sink, it would go straight into my freaking, wastewater, gray water, bottle, jug. And it's like, I could have reused that water in this setting instead of having to use more water every time I wanted to do something, you know what I mean? So now I've washed my hands, which weren't like actually that dirty anyways, and I'm just going to recycle this water to wash my frying pan after for my dishes. It's probably actually better to freaking do it the way I'm doing instead of putting a sink in. I just see me wasting more water probably, because you'll just all the day because you can, you know what I mean? You start getting too comfortable with the water. Alright, cool. So that's cooking up nicely. Oh yeah, brother. It's cooking up like a champ. And we're gonna get our buns. Let's go ahead and get our buns doing what they need to do. So we got these brioche buns. For you guys who didn't watch the stream last night, these are fresh brioche buns. Do not play yourself. Okay, if you ain't using brioche buns, and you better toast them, as I explained yesterday as well. If you ain't toasting your buns, what's wrong with you? Again, I'm confused what you're doing if you ain't toasting your buns on your burger. I can't compute what you're doing. It's got these buns here doing their thing now, toasting up the best that they can under the circumstances. And we're about to flip these one more time, and then we will proceed with melting our cheese on the top, and then we will finish it up. Let me get our plate ready. Might as well get our plate ready. Here's a plate I prepared earlier. These plates are freaking tastic. I found these yesterday in a little small freaking random supermarket, which these are the best ones I've seen. I mean, I haven't even seen any this good in the major supermarkets. They have some, don't get me wrong, they have some, but the price for these, I got a 4-pack of these for like $2, and I'm like, man, that's good value. And Kohl's does have some good, the big bowls you guys seen me get and was bragging about, these big awesome bowls, the big rectangle super-sized plastic bowls that are great, but they've been sold out of them now for a minute, so it's like, and you know what I mean, it's like I can't even get it now, so what's the point? Who cares? It's not impressive if you can't even get it when you want it. All right, I'm flipping this bad boy. Flipping that. And now we're going to put the cheese on. Let the cheese do its thing. Melt up. Extra sharp vintage cheddar cheese is what we're using. Again, there are some really good cheeses, other options you can use. But I love my extra sharp vintage aged cheddar cheese, and the longer it's been aged, the better. If they ain't aging it for at least 24 months, what are you doing? You better age that for 24 months. Get your slice of cheese on there. Let it melt. Just like that. Yummy, yum, yum. Wow, Faith going all gourmet. I was going to go all gourmet for real, Margarita. I was going to get sun-dried tomatoes on here and olives and freaking egg and all kinds of stuff, and spinach and whatnot. But I didn't make it to the supermarket. I woke up later than planned. So these aren't as gourmet. The bun is, it's a brioche bun. You gotta use a brioche or milk bun. Don't use a regular bun. What you doing? But, I just woke up late because I would have showed you gourmet. This is none. But it's Gucci. It's gonna be delicious. I've already got my tubs. I've got two, and I've got 3 now. One's a 30-liter, one's a 25-liter, one's a 15-liter. Well, for dinner tonight, Margarita, I'm going to be making cooking up the rest of this ground chicken meat that I have, chicken mince, that I have. I'm gonna be cooking that up, and then having roast vegetable, like different vegetables, like potatoes, sweet potato, eggplant, carrot, bell peppers, all that kind of stuff, onions, whatever, all that mixed in with the chicken mince. And I'm also gonna have some beans, and have those in there as well, just some black bean action. So, all right, buns are pretty good. Good luck. Considering, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. I'm gonna literally give it about freaking 2 more minutes, and then it's ready to go, really. I mean, it's already technically ready to go, but just a couple more minutes. But yeah, what do you guys in here? Dinner sounds yummy. Fake dinner is going to be very yummy indeed, Jazzy. I'm glad you can smell it, Magical. That's why your name's Magical, because you have the power to smell through phones. Way to go, you magician, you. Margarita goes, it's gourmet enough for me, lovely. Well, I'm glad to know that works for you. She's laughing. Can't go wrong, Jazzy. Alright, and you guys remember, give me that thumbs up action. It helps with the algorithm. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, joining the family. And guys, by the way, I just want you guys to know my birthday is like 2-3 days away now. It's on the 31st of this month. I'm thinking of doing a 24-hour birthday stream, maybe 48, who knows. So keep on the lookout for that, because if it happens, it's going to be epic. Alright, this is ready. So I'm going to go ahead and get my buns out right here. Oh yeah, those are toasted like a champ. Hell yeah, brother. So toasted like a champ. I'm going to put some ketchup on it. What's up, Bizarri? Thanks for coming in and saying hi. Hope you're well as well. And you know we're going to be washing it down with some H2O. So I'm going to go ahead and get that ready. And we got our Heinz ketchup. Again, as I said, if you ain't Heinz ketchuping it up, I don't know what's going on in your brain. Don't use any other ketchup or any other. If it ain't Heinz, it ain't happening. Use the best, or just don't bother. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the top of my other meat so it's there. Ketchup on top and bottom. Hell yeah. Alright, boom. So I can put that away now. And now I'm going to turn the grill off because that's definitely ready. I'm going to put my lid on the top of my meat because it's ready. Just like that. Oh, hell yeah. Bring that on. And then I'm going to freaking just put that on the bun here. Woohoo! Hell yeah. Just like that. Boom! And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. 2 very delicious chicken burgers. As I've explained, yes, they are chicken burgers because it is ground beef. Sorry, ground mince, ground meat. In this case, ground chicken. All right, show you guys the finito product. Actually, I'll bring the plate over this way. There we go. Thumbnail. And it's time to dive in, have that first bite action. Before I do, let me go ahead and clear my palate, some water, so it don't taste like toothpaste. Alright guys, here we go. First bite. Check that out. Here we go. Hell yeah, brother. Here we go. One bite. Everybody knows the rules. Oh. Mmm. Woo. This is better than yesterday. That curry makes it just pop. Mmm. Mmm, mmm, mmm. Mmm. Oh my gosh. Mmm. So good. Mmm. I could eat this every day. Seriously. Every day. Every freaking day I could eat this. So good. So amazing. Notice I didn't overdo it with tons of freaking, like mustard and barbecue sauce and all these things, which tastes good on burgers, don't get me wrong, especially ketchup and mustard. That's the combination. I don't have pickles, which again was something I forgot to get yesterday. But the extra vintage cheddar, that extra sharp vintage cheddar, action, the brioche bun, the chicken, ground chicken has a little bit of carrot and breadcrumbs and things like that in it, lightly seasoned with some curry powder, and we got the cracked pepper medley along with some chili flakes, and we've got that game on here as well, as you guys saw, and just a little bit of Heinz ketchup, the real deal. So good. So freaking good. This is heaven on a plate right here. Margarita said she ain't made a burger in years. What? Why, Margarita? Why? What's going on? What do you mean you ain't made a burger in years? I'm concerned. Hey, thanks for dropping in, Bizarre. Appreciate it. Hell yeah, Jazzy, drinking water is definitely the best. Hell yeah. Yeah, Margarita, you got to explain yourself about this whole not making burgers in years. What's going on? Do you mean you get someone else to make them for you? Or you mean you ain't even eating burgers? All right, fair enough. Okay, Margarita. I'll accept that answer. If you got some places that make good burgers, I can understand you wanting to go and eat their good burgers. I get it. Mm. This is ridiculous how good this is. Thank you, Bazaar. Take care. Oh, now we talking. Margarita's like I'm more of a traditional Italian cook there. That's what I'm talking about. Now you know I'm coming to your place when I get down to Melbourne. I love someone who can make authentic Italian food. I'm coming. So you better get ready. That's what I'm talking about. All you had to do was say Italian food and I'm there. Mm. 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 Yummy, yummy. Italian food. Oh my gosh. You know, one of the interesting things, I don't think ever in my entire life have I met anyone that doesn't like Italian food. You know, I've heard some people say, "Oh, I don't like Japanese, or I don't like Chinese food, or um, I don't like, Greek food, or American food for that matter." I've heard some people say that. It's a very weird thing to hear someone say, considering American food is pretty a global thing. But you know, to be more specific, say I don't like Southern or Cajun or something. You know what I mean? But I've never heard anyone say they don't like Italian food. I've never heard it. Uh, French food. I know a lot of people who don't like French food. It's not for the reason that you think either. One of the reasons a lot of people don't like French food is because the portion size. Even this little small portion size is like super small. You're like, bro, like that's like an appetizer. Where's the mains? That is the mains. The we. It's the mains. It's like, yo, man, no, that's the appetizer. Where's the rest of the food? There you go. So you're basically saying the bechamel, the French messed up lasagna by putting the bechamel in there. Thank you for clarifying that. I knew the Italians couldn't have messed up lasagna like that. They would have left that bolognese perfection with the cheese and stuff. Don't be putting no bechamel in the freaking lasagna. I don't like it personally. Why mess up something so perfect with bechamel? I had a friend who, a French friend who owned a French restaurant. He always was try to get me to come to his restaurant. I'd be like, no, I'm good, man, I'm good. He's like, why you never want to come to my restaurant? I said, because it's a waste of my time. After I go there, I'll still be hungry afterwards and have to go somewhere else to get something else to eat. But I did eventually go there, and I'm not really a, I love brioche buns and stuff like that, which is very French. But I'm not a fan of like a lot of French food to me is like a lot of white sauces and creamy things. You know what I mean? I'm not really a fan of it. Plus, again, the portion sizes they just make me cry. Mm. I haven't heard someone say they don't like Indian food. That confused me. And Indian food's really good too. That was so good. Oh, oh my gosh, so freaking good. That last bite was freaking just money. You know that last bite you get sometimes, that money bite, and it's just like pow pow. We need some dessert pronto. Now last night I had brownies for dessert. If you guys remember that brownie, that Mr. Brownie. I feel I may need to do that again. Okay, I had to decide between Mr. Brownie or frozen chocolate fudge in the middle Oreos. Frozen, of course. If you're not freezing your cookies, you're missing out on that extra deliciousness. It changes the whole game once you put them in the freezer. I think we gotta go with brownie. A pow. Again, this brand here, Mr. Brownie, super dope. I think last night I said there was 4 in a pack. I checked and there's actually 8 of these little packs in a bag. So it's not as bad as I thought. I thought there was only 4 packs for some reason, but there's actually 8. Really good. Tastes like real brownie. So if you don't have time to bake your own, or you're in a van in the middle of nowhere without an oven, and you can't easily bake your own, and you're not near a bakery, it's not bad. It's actually pretty freaking dope. You can get this from, if you're in Australia, you can get this from Coles, Woolworths, Drake's, IGA maybe even. I don't know why they bother wrapping in a little freaking cupcake wrapper. So good. Sweets and water, man. The perfect combination. You know what? I might have to go ahead and sneak an Oreo too now. Frozen Oreos. Not with the vanilla middle, but the fudge middle. If you ain't got the fudge middle, what you doing? You're missing out on extra flavor action. See the fudge in the middle? The chocolate fudge middle? That's what you need to be doing. Mmm. Mmm. One more. No, it's not mud cakes. They're literally little mini brownies. They're not mud cakes. They're brownies. They're actual brownies. Not mud cakes at all. Literally real brownies. Taste like real brownies. They're brownie action. So yeah, you can get them from Woolworths, aka Safeway, Kohl's. I got them, man, and they freaking legit good. Plus, if you got kids, want to put, go ahead, grab one of these, drop it in their lunch box. You know what I mean? A little snack for them. Freaking yourself at work, have a freaking few of these in your desk. In the bread aisles. No, it's in the that's where it's in the aisle where there's like the fresh baked like the bread aisle. It is the bread aisle. That's the bread aisle. It's not in the aisle where your bakery. Normally it's not where your fresh baked goods are. It's in the aisle where there's like half bread and then there's some other cakes and things. Yeah, that's the aisle it's in. Yeah, good call, Margarita. It is that aisle. If you order online, just order online, Margarita. Order from Kohl's or Woolworths online. Look it up on the thing and, get it online. Go Woolworths, direct to boot delivery. You have your whole order online, and then just rock up to Woolworths. They'll put it in the trunk of your car. You drive off in the sunset without missing a beat. That was good. I've already had freaking my quota of water for the day already, man. This is like I've probably had 2 liters of water today already, man. So I do like 2 to 3 liters of water a day. I'll start cleaning up. Recycled water, remember that? Pour that in there. The sponge. And I'm just going to paper towel dry this bowl. This bowl is ready, clean, ready for the next adventure. Got there for the moment, though. And wash this out. Let me open the back. That easy. It's all clean. So I'm just gonna paper towel this dry as well. So I'm gonna keep that in there for a moment. That's all clean. Ready for the next adventure as well. Let's give this a light wipe down. It's not dirty at all. Take a wet wipe, wipe off my counter. So it does get really, that's the only thing with the door open, you do get a lot of dust from outside blowing to the van and stuff on windy days like today in particular. I do need to get a dust buster, a vacuum of some sort. But for the moment, just wipe this clean the best that we can. And tonight, like I said, I will be cooking up the rest of this freaking chicken mince. It's going to be just freaking nuts, this ground chicken and these potatoes and everything. So look out for that because I will live stream it. And that's going to be a really delicious meal. You don't want to miss that one. That's going to be so freaking good. That's one of my favorite things to cook up. Normally I like to use turkey mince though, but this one will have, like I said, that chicken action in there because I bought so much of that chicken and I have to cook it up today. It's really only got like a 24-hour lifespan in the fridge here because it's all fresh. So, but yeah, it's going to be really good. What's up, Mr. Pink? So yeah, I'm not a, also I say like, I'm not a frozen meat person. I don't, the only thing that I'll eat frozen food-wise, like as far as, I'm not talking about like my cookies and snacks and things, but is vegetables, because usually they're just snap frozen, you know what I mean? But I'm not a, like, I'm not gonna put, I know there's people who do it, and look, once upon a time in my lifetime, I have frozen meat before and thawed it out, defrosted it, and used it up, and that's probably why I speak from experience when I say I just don't like frozen meat. I just feel it's just, even though technically in theory it could be snap frozen and be pretty good. I mean, I do realize a lot of food is delivered frozen and is already kind of thawed out when they put it on the shelf. Sometimes I get it, I know what's going on. But me personally, I like when it's fresh ground meat or freshly cut chicken or whatever it is. I just don't like defrosted meat. To me, it just loses a bit of its um, essence and a little bit of its factor. Just takes away from it. But that's just me. To each their own, but that's just me. But I don't have a problem with frozen vegetables, which I don't know. It's just about meat, mainly meat. I don't think meat keeps as well as I don't know. I don't know. Something about it. I just don't like it. I don't know. I prefer fresh because I could just freeze the rest of this chicken meat, but to properly defrost it in the van would be very annoying, and I'd end up just cooking it from frozen, which I've done before, which again, not really something to get the best out of whatever I'm cooking. Nah. Fresh, or either do it fresh or don't do it. That's what I'm saying. If I can't have it fresh, I'm not gonna worry about it. So I'm gonna cook up the rest. I've got like at least freaking, I would say I have probably about 700 grams, like half a pound at least of maybe a pound. Like kilos are bigger than pounds, or pounds bigger than kilos. I've all mixed up. I forgot. I think pounds are bigger than kilos. Oh wait, maybe kilos are. Pounds are bigger because gallons are bigger than liters. I ain't been in school in a while, man. I forgot. Leave me alone. I don't apply this stuff in my life anymore. But anyways, the 2.2 pounds to a kilo. Okay, so kilos more. All right. So if that's the case, then that means I probably have like I'd have like a pound and a half of this chicken meat still in here in the fridge then. So I'm gonna cook all of that up tonight so I can get an extra day or two use out of it for my dishes. That way I don't have to stress, you know what I mean? Because if it's cooked up, you get an extra 2 days. That's a little loophole for you guys who don't know. You want to get an extra day or two out of your fresh meat that you have, cook it up. And you get an extra day or two out of it. Don't like be one of those people who, end up thinking, oh, maybe I can get another day. Maybe I can cook it all up fresh the day after or the next day. And then afterwards, you wish that you didn't when you get food poison, get sick, because you thought it would be okay and it would be fine, and you just went ahead and cooked it anyways. Like, oh, it'll be fine. I'll cook it and it'll kill lots of the bad stuff. Like, don't do that. Just play safe. Play it safe. Cook it up. Let it stay for 24 hours. After that, any excess you have, cook it up. Or if you are someone who likes frozen food, you can stick it in the freezer. But if you're going to do that, stick it in the freezer the first moment you get it, okay? Don't wait. Don't decide to freeze it after you've had it in the fridge for freaking, a day or something. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Because that's how it's going to taste even worse, okay? It's going to be crappier. Don't do that. And you're risking. Do it the moment you take it out of its packaging, or before you've taken it out of its packaging. If you're deciding you're going to freeze it, then do it instantly. Don't do it after the fact. Don't wait 24 hours and go, okay, I guess I will freeze it. Either do it immediately or don't do it at all. Cook it up. Charlene goes, can't mess with chicken. Exactly. You can't mess around with chicken, turkey in particular. These meats aren't that forgiving. There's certain meats you can kind of, they're a bit more forgiving with the food poisoning game. The going off, some meats are a bit more robust. They don't go off as easy. Yeah, poultry ain't those meats, man. Don't mess around. Don't mess around. So I'm saying 24 hours tops. Put it in your freaking fridge, fresh. Plan it. If you got a big family, see this. It was very interesting, right? Because last night the store I went in, there wasn't like I wanted chicken, right? They even had turkey mince. I could have actually gotten turkey mince from there, right? But normally turkey's always my go-to, and I eat turkey all the time. I was like, let's mix it up a bit. I'll do chicken. The thing with chicken, they didn't have like a little small package of chicken mince. They didn't have like a little, half-pound thing of it, or a pound of it, or 500 grams of it. They didn't have a small one. All they had was a freaking family-sized one. And I was like, okay, if I want it, I got to get the big one, or I don't get it at all. And for you guys who are hard, okay, all you Aussie people, I'll tell you something. Another reason I wanted this chicken, and now real Aussie freaking foodies who are in the chicken game is gonna know what I'm about to say, and you're gonna go, hell yeah, they've got the best chicken from the butcher. There's a butcher in Australia, a chain, a franchise, Leonard's. Boom, mic drop. I bet y'all like, how do you know about Leonard's, Faith? Hell yeah, I know about Leonard's. If y'all let me know in the comments, you Aussies out there who know about Leonard's chickens, let me know in the comments. Y'all know about Leonard's. Leonard's freaking. When I first came to Australia, I had one of my second Aussie girlfriend introduced me to Leonard's. Wait, no, that's not accurate. Was she my second or third? No, okay, she was technically my third Aussie girlfriend, but she was my second Aussie girlfriend that I had in Australia. That sounds about right. Anyway, she introduced me to Leonard's. I was like, Leonard's? What's Leonard's? I didn't know what Leonard's was. We freaking went to the, to the mall, and they had freaking Leonard's butcher thing up in there. And she's like, yo, this is what we having for dinner, Leonard's. And I was like, okay. And everything in their store, if you look in their glass windows and everything, like, it looks so appealing and so delicious. And I'm like, okay, I can see us throwing down with this because it looks so good. Just presentation wise, everything looks so freaking awesome. And when I freaking got back home and actually cooked up their chicken products and stuff, I fell in love with Leonard's, man. I was like, man, Leonard's is freaking dope, man. Like, they're not playing around with their freaking meat game. So, huge fan of Leonard's. Their chicken is just on point, man. They're the chicken people. If you're in a supermarket and you don't have Leonard's as an option, I recommend Lilydale. You guys who, again, in the know about Lilydale and the supermarkets over here in Australia, Lilydale has really good high quality chicken. It's probably the best you can get in the supermarket if you ask me. And a lot of it's organic and just done properly. Lilydale, if you've never tried it, I know a lot of you guys might not have tried it because it does cost a little bit more than the other stuff. If you're like shopping economically on a budget, you might be one who doesn't want to, chicken is chicken. You may think that. There's a lot of people who think that, but it's not true. All chicken is not created equal. There's a lot of little things that can make the difference between subpar chicken and freaking awesome chicken. It's like any meats, man. I tell you, some of the things that annoy me now about living in 2021 is that a lot of the really good butchers and stuff that I used to know back in the day, there used to be like really good butchers, man, that I used to go to for my restaurant, for example, and get meat, because I knew butchers, if you want fresh, and I used to get like custom Scotch fillet, like sliced. I get them to freeze it for me. This is exception to my rule about frozen meat, but there's a reason. You'll know why when I tell you. I get them to freeze the Scotch fillet up for me and slice it paper thin, because I use that for my Philly cheesesteaks. There you go. A little secret for you guys out there who I don't really divulge a lot of my secrets, but I'll share that one. If you want paper thin meat to make a Philly cheesesteak, the best way you can do it is freeze your meat, and then you can actually slice it paper thin. There you go. Little secret for you guys. you have to freeze it to get it as thin as I had it. But anyways, that's like the only exception to the rule when I say about frozen meats. I do freeze Scotch fillet only to get it as thin as I want it. It's a little bit of a trade-off, but because it's so thin, all the flavors that I put on there, the seasoning, the different, things that I use to make my Philly cheesesteaks. Anyone that's had one of my Philly cheesesteaks, which a lot of people have freaking said, damn. They had them before and they're like, damn. That's why. It's all part of the whole process. It starts from the moment you get your meat. But back to chicken. Lilydale. If you're in Australia, Lilydale. Can't go wrong with Lilydale. Highly recommend it. Leonard's chicken sausage rolls are the bomb. Yep. Mr. Pink. I've actually never had their chicken sausage rolls. I don't know why I'm saying yep. I'm like, yep. But I imagine they'd be the bomb because it's Leonard's. Salmonella adds flavor. Yeah, Mr. Pink. I don't know if I'm going to endorse that comment. Magical goes. Where are we going, Faith? Do you need to give your solar a suntan? I've actually been in the sun, parked in a pretty good spot, so I have gotten some sun into my panel today, which is good. I don't know, it's probably not full, but it was pretty empty yesterday. But I did drive a bit last night. But I'm probably, what time is it? Because I did want to hit the road, and actually it's 3:58. So that's 4 o'clock. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think I've left it too late, really, to do what I was going to do. And I probably should have just went ahead while I had the frying pan out and everything and just fried up the rest of that meat right now. So then it was just done, and I could have just freaking put it in the fridge. And well, I still would have had to pull the. Nah, that would have been counterproductive because I still got to freaking cook up my potatoes and stuff tonight and whatever, all that stuff. So it doesn't matter. Just do it at the same time. But it would have given me options, I guess, because I could have just cooked it up and anyway. We'll do it later. I'll figure out my next move now, because I don't know if I can do what I was going to do this time of the freaking night. Last night was so cold in the morning. It got really cold. I was under my blankets, I was fine, but I'm just talking in general, when you're not underneath your blankets and you're just wanting to be doing stuff, it was freaking pretty cold. So So, anywho, yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit far from. If I leave now, I can maybe. So one of the things I want to do is at least it'd be nice to be at my next parking camping for the night, be settled in already, like it'd be nice to be settled in a bit earlier than usual, because usually I roll up late in the morning, night after midnight, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be nice to get to a nice spot earlier on in the day, and then be like, okay, cool, let's do that. Which, there's nothing to stop me from staying here again for another night, but yeah, I kind of wanted to, I actually wanted to go back to find the nearest freaking Kmart to me or something like that, because I wouldn't mind getting one of these little cushions with the box, the storage cushions, so I can sit on that. So I could be sitting here like this on that storage cushion thing, like this a little bit, and be a bit more comfortable instead of just on my knees. And then you can it has storage underneath as well, and they're really cheap. Like Kmart, I've seen them for like only two bills. You know what I mean? One bill, if it's a 20. It's like $19 or something. But I'm far from the nearest Kmart right now, so I don't know. It'd be a big drive, and then I'd have to change my whole plans for the night. I wonder if which Kmart there's. I guess it depends what location, which Kmart. But today's Saturday. Today's Saturday, isn't it? Yeah. Nah, I need to. Saturdays get, all these parking areas get really crowded. On the weekends, it makes it harder to find a good spot. I know. So yeah, they just didn't. I mean, I could maybe build a stool, but that's kind of counterproductive. When I can get one that's already built for less than $20, that's going to be cushiony and comfortable with material on it already and everything. It'll cost me more to build one. You know what I mean? I just like being up in the area I'm at the moment. It was really, really nice. And it's just so nature, I just like this whole being in the middle of nature vibe. The energy has been so good for me. It's been really nice. And I'm not really ready to really go back into the hustle and bustle of everything at the moment. I'm just enjoying this. It's just so nurturing being in this environment. Plus, I wanted to go for a walk on a nature, and find a nature trail somewhere, and go for a walk up in somewhere nice like that and film it, take you guys with me. I mean, I could just stay camped out here and worry about the stool another time. Do a double hitter here. Then that way I could just literally... I'm already set up, you know what I mean? I can just leave this all just like this, and then freaking in a couple hours cook up dinner. I know. I actually like last night was kind of fun. Just finding the random parking lot thing last night was pretty cool though. I actually enjoyed kind of cooking in the parking lot. That was kind of fun. That was a different vibe. It was kind of cool. You know, especially at nighttime because there was a little bit of light around there to help. Like if I park here at night, I'm gonna have to rely on my own lights, and it will definitely attract every bug in the freaking world because there's no other lights to distract it. Let me turn that off. Jeez, save my battery. What is that going to? All right, guys. So, what are you guys saying in here? Who's in here? Nature Walk. This sounds great, Faith. Yeah, that's what I want to do, Jazzy. I feel like that. Lilio has dropped the ball lately. It's been real dirty. Really, Charlene? How come? What's happened? Has it not been as good or something? The quality's gone down? Because, man, I always loved Lily Dale, man. Like, I've never had anything negative to say about Lily Dale's meats. Oh, you guys know what else I've got in here? You know we had to top it up. Boom. Cold gummies. I got some Coke ones. And they taste good cold in the fridge too. Yeah, I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna change the parking spot for tonight. So I think my system could use a drive. Yep. We need to go for a bit of a drive. So I'm gonna pack this up. Get back in this nice storage. Love this thing. Oh, I'm gonna unload my canister. This brand is Gasmate for anyone who wants to grab one of these. It comes with a carrying case and everything, super cool. And they have their own propane as well, or butane. Now I've gotten like three cooks out of this one can, man. This one's lasting a bit longer. That's pretty good. That means I'll probably get 4 out of there. 4 out of 1 can, that's not too bad. That's really cost effective. A 4-pack of those are only $5. So if I get freaking 4 out of 1 can, come on, dude. That's dope. Put this here. Save that there. So if I stayed here and didn't go anywhere, I could just actually start doing some building, which I want to do. So I could do as well. I could live stream that. finish up my sink thing or something. You know, my water sink area thing, whatever. I don't know what to call it anymore because I'm not sure exactly entirely. I mean, I keep changing my mind on what I'm going to do back there. Man, those gummies though. And I might just have a couple more. I think this thing works. Supposed to keep mosquitoes away and midges. I think it works. Wow. That's crazy, Charlene. What do you call gummies? Gummy bears, Margarita. You know the candy, the gummy bear candies? I think I'm gonna have some OJ. Still thirsty. A little OJ to finish the party off with. And I think I'm freaking pretty good to go. Get that vitamin C game in. Oh, man, that hits the spot. I think nothing's better than freaking cold freaking OJ. Woo-hoo. Hell yeah. Now this is a really nice one. Golden Circle has a 200 ml orange juice box over here. It's really nice and it's 200 ml, so you know it's not like it's too big. It's a nice little small treat for you, or you're just looking for a little bit of that vitamin C action. You know, this is 100% OJ. Argumentatively, some people don't think OJ is that healthy. I get it. I understand there's sugar in it. But I'm a purist. I'm always going to say if it came from God's green earth, it can't be that bad for you. Oh, man, that tastes so good. That hits the spot right. And now I feel content now. I feel like we've done good. Had a little Oreo, had a little burger, had a little freaking brownie, had a little gummies, had a freaking OJ, had some water. Yeah, I feel all right. All right. Let's close this beast up. Double check. Boom, boom. Turn this off. Save that for later. I'm gonna have to grab another one of these. I actually think they do work. I'm actually thinking these work. They definitely don't hurt. If you're like me and you don't like mosquitoes and midges, hey, anything that's gonna help the fight, get it. So I ain't even hating on that thing right now, man. I think it's helped out a lot. So I usually get bit like crazy. I'm all like, you know, and lately I've been using that I might get one random bite here or there or something, but it hasn't been completely crazy. Like normally I get, I'm getting eaten like crazy, man. I end up all over the joint. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's lunch. And I will be back in like 2-3 hours for dinner. We'll do a live stream. I am gonna change location. I think I'm gonna drive out and reluctantly I say drive out because I don't really want to. Because I do, it is nice. This isn't, like I said, this is so nice. I mean, there's just woods and mountain trees, all that stuff all around me. So, but I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna mix it up. Um, and I will be back. So I'll probably cook. I think I'll maybe save it for like around the same time as last night. This seemed to work pretty well. About what 8:39 p.m. my time seemed to be okay. So I might find another parking lot tonight, do the same thing. But yeah, I probably could use going on a bit of a drive right now, anyways, and charging up these batteries. They are freaking not where they should be. And I've got one less solar panel connected on the top now, so that's not helping the switch either. So, okay. Make sure I didn't miss anything else you guys said. So, all right, guys. I love you guys. I will be back on in roughly about what time is it now? 4:30. So now it's 4:20. So I'll be back live in about 4 hours, roughly. 4 or 5 hours. I'll be back live, and I'll be cooking dinner. Then I'll be making that yummy, yummy feast that I just told you guys about. So that will be happening. And yeah, I could just stay parked here. So one thing is, because this place is off the beaten track, I will say this. Because this is off the beaten track a bit, this one, chances are I'll be able to find like a decent park here. Like last night I rode up here. It was freaking, what time did it end up being here? Jeez, it was like freaking, I don't know, 2 in the morning or something when I finally got to this joint here. And I was able to find a park in here, and it wasn't too crowded and too busy. And I was like, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, it's just nice and it's kind of spread out here, which is good. So this one works. But so many of them, you come this late, and if you come late, like in the morning like that, forget about it. You're gonna get a good part. I think I need to cook dinner. I'm probably gonna find another parking lot situation to cook dinner tonight. See if I can find a parking lot. I'll probably drive somewhere where I can, because if I can make it to that's what I might do. I might go find the nearest Kmart. Go ahead and drive 2 hours to the nearest Kmart. That'll charge my battery up really well, and then find a parking lot around that area, and then do my cooking and everything, and cook everything up, and then drive freaking an hour or two or whatever to where I'm gonna park for the night. If I plan this right, I can I'll be able to grab a stool, so when I'm doing the next video, at least I'll have my little comfortable cushion. Man, I should have probably got it when I seen it that time. I saw it in Kmart. I saw it. I looked right at it and I said, "Oh, I should get that." And I was like, "No, I don't need that." And now I regret not getting it because it would have just been perfect. And it has storage in it as well. I should have so got it. Now it might be too late. It could be one of those items that freaking they had for a moment and now they're gone. I don't know. Anywho, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Love you too, Jazzy. Cool, Margarita. Join me later. Appreciate it. Love all of you as always. Yeah, an ottoman. Yeah, that's what it is, Margarita. It's an ottoman. That's the technical name. It's a little square one. It has a little. You take the cushion off the top, the lid, and then you got storage inside of it. And I should have got one when I seen them before. I knew it. I looked right at it. I was like, I should have got it. But I didn't. What's up, Land Cloud Adventures? I'm good, Land Cloud. Thank you for asking. Hope you're well as well. Hope you're doing good. Hope life is treating you right. So, but yeah, you came at bad timing, Land Cloud. I'm just about to finish up this stream, but I will be back on in about 4 hours doing my dinner stream and everything. So come back and join us if you want. But thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Thank all of you guys for watching and coming in and the love and support. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. As always, remember to live each moment to the fullest and to keep it off tap out.